am recording. There it
I'm
is.
also recording. Hello
Welcome.
world.
It's
Musical Monday. Yeah.
Remember when we were gonna make a
Oh, I
jingle?
just sounded
Oh
like
yeah,
Justin
Chris,
Bieber
where's
right
our
there.
jingle? You did sound like Justin Bieber, also.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Chris, where's our jingle?
Stop buying shoes and make us a jingle.
If you make us a jingle, I'll send you $5 towards your next shoe.
Yeah, that.
He'd probably
also.
go with that. He'd probably go for that.
You know what? I'll even make it 10. Chris, I'll give you $10 toward your next
You're
shoe.
gonna give him $10? So then he'll have $15?
No, $15 so that he can buy his $100 pair of shoes.
Listen, that makes him less money.
That makes him only $75.
That's incorrect.
$85.
Yep.
Oops.
We're really good at math here.
This is why I went to film school.
This is why I went to
so
film school at an engineering school.
I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Hello. Welcome
Hey.
back. It's Sunday, actually, right now, in this exact moment, but that's fine. We will see you tomorrow.
Morning.
So guess what we're talking about this week? This week we are talking about a little band called Muna. And
Muna.
not to be that girl, but I discovered Muna 4 years ago. So that's cool. Anyway, so let me tell you a little bit about them. There's 3 girls, and they're really cool. They are an LA-based American electric pop band consisting of Katie Gavin, Gisette Maskin, and Naomi McPherson. So Katie Gavin is the lead singer, and the other 2 are bass and guitar. There's a lot more sounds to that, but whatever. I don't know how anything works. Anyway, I don't know if they have. Well, yeah, but I don't know if they have more members for touring or whatever to
Oh, they probably have a backtrack of the electronic music, and then
yeah, that's probably what it is.
I just pulled a really long eyelash out of my eyeball.
Good, but yeah, I didn't delve that deep to find out what they do for live shows. Anyway, yeah. So they met in 2013 at the University of Southern California, and I guess they were at a party, and the 2 guitarists were just kind of jamming, and the singer kind of started singing, and then they were like, oh,
they're like, whoa, we should be a band.
Yeah, and so then they started doing that, and in 2014 they self-released their debut EP, More Perfect, and they just released it on Bandcamp, but it was super successful, and that led to them signing with RCA and Columbia Records. And then in May 2016, RCA released their self-produced debut major label EP, Loudspeaker, which is the first thing of Muna that I heard. It's a good album, good EP, I guess, anyway. And then their first full-length album, About You, was released February 3rd, 2017. They played Lollapalooza in 2016. Yeah, sorry, I thought I had more to say about that. I do have more to say because I was looking at their Wikipedia also. So, yeah, in 2016 they played Lollapalooza. They toured the U.S. with Grouplove in the fall of 2016 and made their late night TV debut on November 7th with Jimmy Fallon. And
I feel like Jimmy Fallon. Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I feel like Jimmy Fallon is better than the other late night groups about getting cooler people on.
Yeah, and he gets people that aren't he's good at getting cool people, and he's good at getting smaller people that actually need his platform.
He was
on, it's actually using.
Yeah, he had Alec Benjamin on recently, in smaller but popular bands like Muna and stuff like that. Which is why
they're not huge, but they still could
people will tune in to watch, but also
but
people will be able to discover.
But giant people don't need his publicity. But people like Muna, who are popular, but popular enough to get on the show, but still could use some publicity. Yeah, he's good about that. Yeah. In 2017, they opened for Harry Styles.
Ooh.
They toured with him.
Harry.
One of their songs, "I Know a Place," was featured in the Carmilla movie, which I don't really know what that is, but like whatever. Yeah. And so I also put a quote in here because I'm just going to read the Wikipedia because it like says it better than I could. All three members identify as queer. Initially wary of being pigeonholed as a queer girl band, they later came to embrace the opportunity to use their musical notoriety to help inspire young people to be comfortable with their identities. Their songs frequently address issues of sexuality and gender. They describe one early song, "So Special," as an anthem for the slut-shamed girls of the world who have to assert their own value. According to McPherson, "It would have meant a lot to me when I was, like, say 12 to know of someone in a band and think they were cool and know they were out." McPherson added, "I am out and I feel safe being out because the three of us are a little army for one another. I don't feel afraid to be myself. That makes me proud to be queer. That's the whole point of why we do this. We want a safe haven." And I think that's really nice.
That is very nice.
Yeah. And I didn't, yeah. And you like really listen to their songs and they don't really ever like, it's relatable to everyone because they don't like gender them. You know what I mean? Like they don't gender the person that's talking about. They just like refer to them like as you.
Yeah.
Which so that like, makes it
this boy or
right.
This kid.
Exactly. And so that makes it relatable for everybody because everybody can think of someone when they hear it. And yeah. So this album, oh wait, they have they have like a little over 980,000 monthly listeners and about 91,000 followers on Spotify. Mm-hmm. And this album, Saves the World, was released September 6th, 2019. It had 3 singles. The first one was Number One Fan, and then they released Who and Stay Away, which I spelled Staway.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine.
I knew what you meant.
Staway.
Staway. Stay for me.
But yeah, so that's them. That's about them. And I really like this album a lot.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think that they sound like Haim and Maggie Rogers collabed.
Yes.
The lead singer's voice, yeah. Well, the lead singer's voice sounds identical to Maggie Rogers to me. Mm-hmm. Which, like, not that I don't like. I'm sure if I played like one of their songs and then a Maggie song back to back, I would be able to hear the difference. But like, as I was listening to it this morning, I was like, "This is Maggie Rogers." And then just the music, like the pop music of it, sounds like Haim. Mm-hmm. And like I don't know. Do the other girls sing at all?
You know, I'm not sure. I feel like they do, but it's never.
One of the songs, like, I don't remember which one it was, reminded me of the Haim song. It's like, give a little, tap, pop, 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 pop.
Oh, yeah.
You know which one?
Yeah. I know which song you're talking about, but I don't remember which one it is on this
one. With,
one.
like, the little harmonies and stuff in it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that's just her overlaid with herself or if it's...
Yeah. I do really like... That was something I was going to talk about, because that's with all of their music. They have really good harmonies, and it's a little bit electronic, but, like, in a way that's good. You know what I mean? And I don't know, the harmonies on all of these, like all of their songs have it, and it's just really good. It's very unique harmonies. It's not like the obvious one, which I like.
Yeah, but I think that's why I like them, is because they sound like two people that I like already.
Yeah,
which is fine. I just wanted to point that out. That I thought as soon as I listened to like 2 songs, I was like, this sounds just like these people, and I liked it. But it was funny.
Yeah.
I think my favorite was probably Number One Fan. I also liked the first track, Grow.
Yes.
Because it was like slow and a nice little ease
It's a unique way to start off an album.
Because normally starting songs are like, "Pow! Here's our album."
Well, and then it goes directly into their like the single from this album, like the first single, which is Number One Fan, which I think probably was also my favorite. That's Number One Fan is funky fresh.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Funky. I also really liked Good News, which is also called the Ya Ya song.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Oh, you
I don't
didn't?
know. I didn't like the chorus. I didn't like them going, yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I don't know why. I was just like, that was also funky.
Maybe if I listen to it again.
Yeah,
I
at
will be
first I
honest,
didn't
only
think I
listened to this
was.
once.
Huh?
I said, I'll be honest, I only listened to this album once.
That's
this
okay.
week.
It happens. I only listened to it a couple times because.
But you've heard it before.
Yeah, but life is hectic, and so like,
mm-hmm.
It's one of the, I like really listening to it and like trying to study it. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, at first, like when I first heard Good News, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. It sounds too acoustic, but I don't know. This is like, because they're super deep like lyrically, so I feel like that one was like a good like, okay, there's not much to this. It's just like refreshing.
It's just yeah.
Yep. It's
like
just
that could be that could be a radio single probably.
Right, and that's probably maybe that's why I liked it, because all the rest of them were like. And I hate using this word, but like this is like aesthetic girl music, you know, which is fine.
Like people that listen to them also listen to Clairo and also listen to whatever,
which is fine because I like all of that and I like all of this, but like Good News is not that.
I wrote it has good vibes, and I put like 4 Z's.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Z's and a red squiggly line at the bottom. But yeah. Yep, I like Number One Fan. I also liked Taken. That one was funky too. I keep saying funky because that's like the word that I use to describe this band. Is that it's funky.
They're like funky pop, EDM-y, poppy funk.
Yes,
and that's my professional opinion.
Anyway, speaking of professional opinions, the Snapchat I sent Taylor that she hasn't looked at yet. She was typing on the document and I could see it and it just said the letter V and it was just sitting there with the letter V. So I like zoomed in and I was like, in quotes, V, Taylor Dodson, December 8th, 2019. Like, God, her mind.
And that V turned into vibes.
Yeah, and that's where it went. And then I was like,
God damn it.
No, it does have good vibes. I agree. This is a vibey album.
Vibey.
Sometimes I wish we still had video, and sometimes I'm glad, because if y'all could see how I look right now.
I haven't washed my hair in 4 days, so it's fine.
Me either. You would never listen to this podcast again if you could see how I looked right now. I also don't have to wear pants while I do it.
I am currently not wearing pants.
Me either. I love that for us.
I'm wearing a XXL vintage Purdue t-shirt and my chonies.
I got this big old sweatshirt on from Urban Outfitters because the only reason I shop, I hate people who are like, where do you get that? And I'm like, oh, Urban, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, listen, the only reason I shop there is because I have a discount. I swear to God. I do not buy
your
full
discount
price
yet.
No, I actually stayed on as like they're like, as long as you work 1 shift in 30 days, we will keep you here because we like you. And I said, okay.
Well, that's nice for like around like birthdays and holidays, or if you just need some extra cash, you can go in.
Exactly. So that's nice.
You like me? We like me. Is that what you said? You like me?
That's what I said. That's what I said. But yeah, so I was like, that's cool. And I mean, I liked the people that worked there, I worked with, so yeah, so I stayed.
Hell yeah, brother.
But yeah. Anyway, life updates. And since you guys have heard me complain so much about not having a job, I kind of do now. These things. Working full-time as a barista, but also this coffee shop's letting me make content for them. And I just made my first round of content. I'm really excited about it. Yeah!
Yeehaw!
Woo! Yes!
Wait.
Your girl is finally getting her shit together, like a little bit. Rocks. All right. I also wrote, we love a girl band always. Sorry, back on the
Well, yes, of course. Yeah.
If it's a girl band, I automatically like it because girls are the best.
Yeah. We do cover a lot of girls, which I appreciate.
Well, yeah, because we're girls and girls are better.
Yeah. Sorry. Ooh.
Girls are the best, and you can't change my mind. And it's not just because I am one, it's because they are the best objectively.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good night. See you next
Speaking
week.
of girls, next week we're doing a boy. Next week we're talking about a man named Paolo Nutini.
Paolo, sing for me, Paolo.
And his album.
Sorry.
And his album Sunny Side Up. It's a very old album. It's from like 2009, I believe.
But who cares?
But this is a person that I listened to growing up. He's one of my dad's favorite artists, so it was constantly playing. It's just real good, fun, good times.
Real good, fun. Her mind. V.
Yeah. I'm really good at describing stuff.
You are. Well, anyway, I guess that's all.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I didn't like one of the last songs had like auto-tune on it, and I didn't like it. Big shocker there.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I skipped it. It came on and it was like, and I was like, skip.
Yep.
Because that's what auto-tune sounds like to me.
I just feel like auto-tune's unnecessary. But
it is, especially if you have a good voice. Like, just stop doing that.
Right.
Speaking of auto-tune, have you watched Kanye's Carpool Karaoke?
I want you to think about it and you answer your own question.
Well, listen, not because you care about Kanye, just because every piece of media that's come out with Kanye in it recently is just incredibly upsetting in every way.
That's why I don't consume it.
So I just I love carpool karaoke's. I think they're great. They're so fun. Kanye's was on an airplane. And he had his entire church choir entourage.
Why does he?
And at one point he said, I don't know if this is verbatim, but he said, nobody wanted to get married. They all thought that's lame. And then I got married and they said, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's get married. And I turned to Evan and I said, absolutely 0 people, exactly 0 people changed their ideals on marriage when Kanye West and Kim Kardashian got married. Exactly 0 people changed their mind.
Does he think that
marriage.
He invented marriage? Because that's not.
I think he does. He also accidentally said suffered through for his marriage so far. And then immediately corrected himself to say, not suffered, survived, or something like that. I'm like,
who does this man think that he is? This man literally thinks he's God.
Who did what? I'm upset.
Luke. Got something to talk to you about.
Listen, Kim and Kanye are married, so that means we have.
Right, let's go. Let me shower really fast.
Right now, I will put on a white t-shirt.
I mean, I was at Goodwill last night and I had a whole wedding dress and veil set there, so we can run back really quick. I'll pick it up.
Yeah. Oh,
they also had a 5. What? Sorry.
How's your hand towel?
Oh, it's lovely. I love it. It's made out of an old flour sack. It looks elderly, and it's perfect for me.
Does it bring you peace?
It does bring me so much peace. Not for wiping. It is not for wiping. It's not for using. It's for sitting there looking nice. And
for everyone that's not Chris, Amelia, Leah, or I, Leah bought a hand towel, and it says peace, and it has 3 little Christmas trees embroidered on it.
I'll put it on the Instagram story. Let me tell you all what happened. So Luke and I went out to dinner, and then there's the little downtown area, and they have a bunch of Christmas lights. They had a little Christmas market, and they have a bunch of really cute shops. So we walked around for a little while, and it was cold, and we were out together, and I had my phone in my purse, and And I'm buying my hand towel, and I pick up my phone, and I have 78 messages from these idiots. Okay?
Meanwhile, our group chat name is Sleeping on the Interstate. So her phone shows 78 missed messages from sleeping on the interstate.
Yeah. And most of them were just, Leah, where, Leah?
Well, we had a full conversation, and then I
said...
About
Papa John! About Papa John! Half of them were about Papa John, and then suddenly Amelia goes, wait, where's Leah? And then they all just started yelling.
I said,
was
wait,
it you?
Where's Leah? And
See,
then
exactly.
I yelled, Leah!
I don't even know who it was, because there were so many.
And then Amelia says, yeah, Leah, ? And Chris goes, Leah! And then I typed, Lee! Ah! And then I were hello, I'm here, about your hand towel.
And then, yeah. That was the story of that. And it's probably not even funny to literally anybody else.
No, probably not. But guess what? This is our podcast, not theirs.
That's right.
We can talk about whatever we want.
My hand towel was on sale for $12, which is expensive for a hand towel, but it was also handmade. So, fine. And I got it at one of those local. I got it at like a fancy boutique market, which whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, that's the story of the hand towel. I'll post a picture for you all to see. You're welcome. Peas on earth.
I want everyone to know that I wrapped all of the Christmas gifts this year, and every single one of them looks like garbage.
Well, at least you have Christmas gifts for people, because I don't yet. I have not done a bit of shopping. I suck.
Yeah, we just did a little stuff, but I wrapped it all, and it all looks like trash. So, to anyone that's getting a gift from me, you're welcome.
Target has, in the little dollar section, it has gift sacks.
Mm-hmm.
Think about getting some gift sacks, because one, the environment, two, all I gotta do, shove it in there.
Yeah, here's a little PSA. Eco-friendly wrap your gifts this year.
Yeah.
I have one sack that I bought, and it's made from recycled paper, and so it's tree-free, which was fantastic. And then my wrapping paper is cardboard paper, so it's recyclable. So don't buy that glittery, film-covered wrapping paper, because literally no one cares.
It's going in the trash anyway, so
do that, and then do ribbons, and then keep the ribbons and reuse the ribbons next year. Or don't even do that. Wrap your shit in newspaper, for all I care.
Yeah.
But think about the environment this holiday season.
Think about the environment.
Did you know that mistletoe is a fungus?
Kiss me under the fungus, baby.
Can that be the title of this episode?
Sure. Should we start making our titles more fun?
Probably.
Let us know at Twitter.
On Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, everywhere you can find a podcast. If you can't find it on your podcast thing, then use a different one because yours sucks. At Music Monday Cast. You can find us there every time. One more time, at Music Monday Cast. Music Monday Cast. You've got it. Yep. If you don't got it, then you weren't listening, and that's not my problem.
You weren't listening. You also weren't reading.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Also, if anyone sends us an email, we probably don't see it.
Yes, I responded to an email this morning, so if you're listening and you got my email, I'm going to just say sorry, but here's the thing. We're not ignoring you, I promise. We just don't look at anything because we are the worst people on the face of this earth. Yeah. So, sorry. We'll get back to you probably eventually, maybe.
But if you want to contact us, just DM us on one of the social platforms. We'll see it way faster then.
Yeah. Yeah, we will. Because we don't... I don't even check my personal email enough. So, you should see my Gmail. It's you have 7,000 unread emails. And I'm shut up!
That stresses me out. I clean out my inbox every day.
Well, the one that I, actually really use... I clean out, but the other one, it just piles up, and then now it's to the point where it's so piled up that I'm I don't know what to do. So, but yeah, if you want to reach us quickly, like just send us like preferably Instagram or something, because Instagram's where we're going to see it quickly because it pops up on our phone immediately. So
yeah, or Twitter. I check the Twitter notifications every once, like probably a couple times a week. So
yeah, so that's the fastest way to reach us for future. I mean, we appreciate you emailing us. That's great, but like,
yeah, glad you use email.
Yeah, but like we probably won't see it for a while. So like, sorry that you're a grown-up person that has their shit together.
Also, if you do like desperately feel the need to email us, it's not Music Monday Cast on our email. It's Music Mondays Cast.
Yeah, there is.
But we also have 2 emails for some, because I made one and Leah made one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but the one that we use, the primary one is the one with the S, and I know that's deceiving because of the handle. Anyway, but listen, just message us on Instagram,
we cannot be
please.
held responsible for our actions. So.
We may run this podcast. We may be the only 2 Music Monday employees. That doesn't mean we are responsible for any of it.
But if you have a problem, speak to my lawyer.
You like how I call us employees?
Yeah, we don't get paid.
As if we make any money from this.
This is free.
If anybody wants to sponsor us.
Well, we could turn on our Anchor ads. That just would mean that we would have to record Anchor ads.
Yeah, I mean, probably should. I could use some extra dollars. I got student loans.
Mm-hmm. My first one comes out. Wait, I think it came out on the 8th.
I just paid my
today?
First one.
What day is today?
The 8th.
Oh, then it's today.
Yikes. Anyway.
Good Lord.
Yeah, right. Should we start a Patreon? We'll talk about that later. Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a Musical Monday.